What's going on, YouTube? So we in the back in the fish room, and as you can see, I moved the mbuna. Well, as you saw from earlier, I moved the mbuna to back here in the back in the 40 breeder. This tank, as of right now, this is not the way it's gonna always be, but I'm about to feed the fish too, and this is what I feed them, the omega-1 veggie kelp pellets. But the tank doesn't have a light or a lid on it. You know, I think it's okay. I left a big enough gap that they shouldn't be able to jump out of the water that far and clear the tank. But they go crazy for the mbuna, go crazy for that. You know, they are eating it up, eating it up, eating it up. But this is where they're at. They're in the back, in the 40 breeder, and I think it's a lot simpler setup. It's not as many rocks as was in the 90. So it's just a fairly clean, you know, setup as far as that goes. It'll be easier to keep it clean, definitely, instead of having to try to rearrange and move rocks around all the time. I do have right now it's only filtered by the two what are those? Aquatech 2040. So it does have two of them on there. This is where they moved to, and here shortly we'll see what the 90 is looking like now. But that's a better shot of, you know, them. And this room, I'm not in a big rush to add a light because this room has adequate light. We get light from outside through the little window on the door, and then you got the overhead light. So there's ample light in here for right now. But I will be putting the light on this tank at some point. We got just a plant farm there. I still think eventually I'm gonna take all those plants out and turn that into probably a shrimp tank. We got step over here, and we have the Planet 40, and that guy, the bristle nose pleco female, that's her right there. She was in the 90 with the mbuna. I threw her in here. And these guys are actually doing a decent job of keeping this tank clean. It looks like somebody's munching away on my green temple plant here. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with that. But these guys are, you know, look like they're doing a pretty decent job of keeping the tank clean. So really can't. It's not a whole lot bad I can say about that. That wood has gotten cleaned off nicely. So they're doing their job, and say it is. There's one, there's two, and there's a third Siamese algae eater. There's a couple. There's like 3 or 4 old cats in here. Let's see if we can get that to blow up right quick. There's one there. So they're doing, you know, they're doing a pretty good job. I've also, with the exception of today, I had to turn the lights on because I needed to get in here and, you know, do a little trimming and whatnot. I've changed the lights. I toned the lights back to about 6 hours a day. So everything is, you know, looks like it's doing nicely. We'll just have to keep watching to see how everything turns out long term. There's my green swordtail. There's the male right there. And there's a little female. Still got the electric blue rounds. There's one. There's two back there, and then the third one hangs out up here. There's a female crebensis right there. Male's got to be somewhere around here. But yeah, this is what's going on back here in the little fish room. Still got, excuse my mess, still got a 20 long, a 20 tall, and a 10 that gets set up. I think I might set those up over here in this area somewhere. And then I'm thinking, because all of my people who keep betas, you know, finally that bug is hit. So I think I'm gonna build a shelf in here, right across here, and put get some betas set up there. So maybe like right here, maybe put a shelf. Put a shelf right in there, because this one over the 20 long, it's a lot easier to reach the wall as opposed to trying to reach it over the top of the 40. But if I put it all the way over, I might have to eventually drain that and move that tank back some so that it'll work. Oh, sorry, I'm just like all over the place here. If move that tank back, build a shelf all the way across, and then build it out to, say, maybe 1.5 feet out, may be able to mount the lights under the shelf, and that way all of the tanks will be lit up as well. So that's just, you know, food for thought for now. And it is a ton of damn snails in this tank. It's a ton of snails in there. But either way, that's what we got going on. My little room is a mess, and we'll have to figure something out. But you know what? Let me, since we here, let me go ahead and feed these guys, and that's what we feed these guys, the bug bite tropical formula. And they're really looking in there, and really doesn't look like much, but as you can see, they all go crazy over it. Alright, so as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. I'm gonna try. I've been talking it over with the wife, and we're gonna do probably 2 giveaways a year for the foreseeable future. And so the next giveaway is in the planning stage, but stay tuned, because you know, you never know what that may be. Maybe another gift card. It may be. You just never know what it may be with me. So, as always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you all later.